Good morning, y'all. How is everybody? It is Friday Eve. Woohoo! We have almost made it through the week. Weekend, here we come. Hopefully, everybody has a fun weekend planned. If you're in the area close to me, nearby me. Yes, I drink Diet Dr. Pepper this early in the morning. It is just about 7 a.m. So yeah, if you are local to me, hopefully you're excited about the weekend like I am, and probably my husband is, because it is going to be like actually feeling like fall this weekend. I watched the weather. I caught it the other day when I came home. I don't ever watch the news. It's too freaking depressing to me. So I actually watched it when I turned on the TV the other day. I kept it on just because the weather was just starting. So that I'll watch because I like to kind of sort of be prepared, but whatever. So apparently there is a cold front coming through like Saturday into Sunday morning, and it's could get down in my area to close to like in the 40s, upper 40s, low 50s on Sunday morning. And that is like super exciting because I'm not usually one to say I'm over the heat because I do like the summer. I like laying out by the pool and lounging and, you know, having that kind of outdoor fun with the family. So I typically go with the flow on the seasons. I'm not big as, you know, into, oh my gosh, I'm over it. I just want the snow, which we don't even get that much snow. So it's not even like whatever. So that's not typically me, but right now, my car that I'm driving has no air conditioning. And it gets hot as balls here in Georgia in the summertime. Like 90 some odd degrees on top of like 95% humidity. And it kind of makes for a miserable car ride when you have no air conditioning and you have leather seats. Just saying. So, at this point, I'm over it. I'm going to be one of those people that's saying, I'm over it. Hey, Laura. So yeah, I'm kind of really excited about these low 50s and high 40s coming. Because finally we get a break. I mean, we've gotten a little taste of it this week, but it's really only been first thing in the morning that that it's been really cool feeling. Hey everybody. So yeah, I am by midday it's still really, really hot. Hey friend. And by the time I leave work, you know, my van has had a whole lot of time in the sun to heat up because it's not covered at work. So it gets quite warm and it's a nice hot drive home. So I'm ready for some cool weather. But what is everybody up to this weekend? I am thinking, because we've already been, you know, the fair's in town. If you're local to me and you're in Forsyth County, you know that the coming fair is in town. But we've already been to the fair. We told the kids we were going one time. They've each gotten their chance to go. We're not going to take the littles because Delilah is just too much to take anywhere. And I'm like, I'm terrified to take her too many places just because she goes from 0 to 60 and has meltdown in like 2.7 seconds. So I don't want to go a whole lot of places, but I'm thinking, I had a thought. We've only been to, because we live in the foothills of the North Ridge Mountains. And we have a lot of great like apple picking places and farms nearby where you can go and do like pumpkin patch, corn mazes, lots of things like that. Like there's Warburton Farms, there's Uncle Chuck's corn maze up in Dawsonville. Warburton is in Forsyth County, and there's also Jaymore Farms that's up a little further up the highway, probably about an hour north of here. And I always hear people talking about it. And I've been there, I have, but it was for a wedding. Haven't been there to, hey Erica, haven't been there to do like the fall stuff. Granted, I don't know what else they've got up there. I don't know if they've got apple picking or what. Anyway, I've just heard it's a really great place, and they've got a cool shop. So I've always wanted to go up there in the fall, but it's just like we've always had so much stuff going on that we've never gotten a chance to go up there. And like I said, the only time I've been up there was for a wedding. So I'm gonna go up there for fall stuff. Looked up the hours, and they are open on the weekends from like 1 to 6 on Sundays, and I think 7 to something on Saturdays. So I think, because last weekend was kind of crazy with Katie's homecoming dance. Saturday was pretty much taken up, and the Georgia game, we went over to my brother-in-law's house to watch the Georgia game. And so Saturday was pretty crazy, and we just wanted to be lazy on Sunday. So I told Jacob last weekend, I was like, well, maybe next weekend we can go up to, because I saw everybody last weekend taking advantage of the cooler weather, like the nicer weather, and they're like, oh, we're going apple picking, and I'm like, hey, I want to do something fun like that. So I told Jacob, I was like, well, maybe we can go up to Jaymore Farms next weekend if the weather's nice, like not raining. I knew it was going to be cooler, but it looks like we are going to be rain free, so that'd be a pretty nice weekend to go up to Jaymore Farm. So we will see. But what has everybody else got planned? Hopefully something fun. I'm just getting ready for the day, headed to work. Like I said, it is Friday Eve, thank goodness. I love my job, but I love my weekends. Who doesn't? But yeah, oh gosh, hopefully by now everybody's seen Katie did this homecoming dance last weekend. And why do the kids have to grow up so fast? Like seriously, why does this have to happen? They're just like, no. She's going to homecoming dances with boys. My son is like knocking on the door of driving, and I'm like, oh, why do we have to do this? Why? Why do they have to grow up so fast? But it is what it is. They're pretty good kids. Yes, I've had microblading, and yes, I still do my eyebrows just to kind of fill them in. Probably because I never went back for my touch-up, so they're a little light. But that's okay. One of these days I'll get around to scheduling my touch-up and go in. If anybody's been following baseball, who was so sad that the Braves lost last night? Not really. I'm not following baseball. The only reason I know about it is because my husband's been watching it like crazy. So I come home from work yesterday. That was the funniest story. So rewind to the beginning of the day yesterday. One of the girls that I work with has been going to a lot of the home games, the home Brave games. And so we talked about it off and on because, you know, she's a big fan. My husband's been watching. My husband used to work where I work, so they know each other. So we've been talking about it, and I see her at the games, and I'm like, oh, hey, did you have fun at the game? Da 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 da. Well, she comes by my desk yesterday and says that she scored free tickets behind home plate at last night's playoff game, Braves game. I'm like, holy crap, Jacob's gonna be so jealous. The game started at 5, so I was like, oh, I'll have to get home and we'll watch for you. Fast forward to I finally get home at like 5:45, which is way unusual. Usually it's like 5:15, but I didn't even get out of work until 5:25 yesterday, which was, again, not normal. Usually it's 5 o'clock, punch out, I am gone. I got stuck on a phone call and then had to finish up with the phone call. Excuse me. Got stuck on a phone call, was at work until 5:25. So I get home and I am fully expecting, because the Brave game started at 5, I'm fully expecting to walk in to my husband in the throes of watching the game. And what do I find? I walk in and Moana is on the TV. I'm like, okay. Either Rachel has been really, really bad and he's trying to calm her down with Moana, which is a very good possibility. She's 3 years old. Or she's just completely talked him into watching it. I don't know how with the game on, because trust me, my kid is not one of those ones that we say yes to everything. And whenever she wants to watch a cartoon, she watches a cartoon. That is not how it rolls in my house. If there's something on that we want to watch, we're not afraid to tell her that we're going to watch it. We're going to watch what we want to watch. His eyebrow's being a douchebag today. I don't know why. So yeah, back to the story. I get home thinking that there's going to be a Birds game on the TV, and it's Moana. So, really surprised. So I'm like, are you not watching the game? What's going on here? And he asked me a kind of stupid question. Because again, I'm not following baseball. The only reason I know anything about the Braves is because he's been watching, so I'm like stuck watching. So he's like, have you been watching? And I'm like, no, I haven't been watching. So you don't know what's going on? I was like, no, what's going on? It was the second inning, something along those lines. Second inning. And the team we were playing had already scored 11 points. They had scored 11 runs in the first inning. 11. So he stopped watching. So because of that, we ended up watching Moana the rest of until like through dinner. Because, I mean, he had just turned it on. It was... Moana was still a baby when I walked in the house. So, yeah, Braves lost. But, what are you going to do? Nothing you can do. Just move on and hope for next season. That's all there is to it. Now we move on to, so let's see, baseball's over with. So now we can move on and focus on football. Whatever. Focus on football, and we've also had hockey season start. So that one's one I can get behind. I do enjoy hockey. I think it's because, okay, so baseball to me can be kind of boring. You know, the pitcher can take just about however long he wants to sit there and pitch to the batter. So the games can, drag on a little bit. On top of the fact that there's 9 innings and an inning is not timed. So they can go on for a while. Football is a little better because at least it's timed. You know, there may be overtime, but usually they're not bad. Usually it's not a full quarter overtime. It's like, till, depending on if it's college or pro, they only have, first person scores. Okay, game's over with. And it's intermittent action, like whoever it was, what was it, a show I think I was watching. I think it was on Friends. I can't remember. It's like run 3 yards, fall down, pile it. Run 3 yards, fall down, pile it. Every now and again, you'll get a big old 75-yard run, touchdown, whatever it is. Every now and again. Doesn't happen all the time. So again, intermittent action. Hockey, however, this is why I like it. This is why I enjoy hockey more. Hockey is action, 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 action. It's constant. Like, I'll be sitting there watching the game and I can't hardly see where the puck is because they're moving constantly. It's constantly changing hands. And again, the puck is constantly moving and it's just action all the time. And it's not a good game, not a good hockey game, until you get a fight. It is not a good hockey game if blood is not shed. Sorry, I have this one spot on my nose that just does never want to cover up. And the spot has been there for a while. Like, it just doesn't go away. And it's in like the corner of my nose right there. Never wants to go away. It never wants to stay covered. So, yeah, hockey is definitely a sport I can get behind. And Jacob used to play hockey in high school with his brother. His brother still plays hockey on an adult league. He played a couple of seasons with him. But it just conflicted with our church schedule, so we decided church over hockey. Just thought that was a better place for the kids to be, and I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Wow, 7:19. Okay. Trying to do a quick face here, but we know how that works. One eyebrow just wants to be a turd, and then we go long. So yeah, we really enjoyed playing hockey, or when he played hockey, but it was a bit of a drive down by like Duluth. If you're close to me, you know where that is. about a 30 to 45-minute drive depending on traffic. And it was always Sunday mornings. And it was either like right in the middle of church or we'd have to haul butt right after church to go. So we decided church was more important. The hockey was fun and it was great exercise for Jacob, and it was fun to watch him. Yeah. We were missing so much going to church. Granted, we haven't gotten back into the habit of going absolutely every Sunday. Because again, Delilah is a handful to get going in the mornings. But again, she's getting older. This was a while ago. When she was smaller and harder to take places. So she's getting older, so hopefully she'll be a little bit easier to do things with. We shall see. But yeah. Baby stage with her is no fun. I just want to thank you guys for what you did for my parents. It was really sweet. I'm so happy to get to be a part of this today. You're welcome. We're really glad. Okay, I will. Oh, check out what they got me ready to celebrate. Any of y'all just have that one child that is like worse than the rest of them? That's Delilah. I don't know if it's my age or what, but she's just been my most difficult child. It happened. I am telling you, it happened. It was great meeting you. And Rachel, I don't think I'll be calling you. I don't know. And I think she's a redhead, so I think that's part of it too. Every now and again, like in certain light, her hair looks red. And then, especially when she wears like pink clothes, when we put her in pink clothes, her hair looks more red. It's the weirdest thing. But I swear she's going to be a redhead. Jacob's background is kind of Irish, so there's that. I've got a grandmother that is redhead. Or at least I think she is. I don't know if it's natural. Really don't care. But that is a story for another day. I'm not going to go there now. All right, little highlighter, and we are done, baby. I do not do highlighter every day. Because you've been on here, you've seen how highlighted my face already is just from my skincare. I've got a glow going on, so I really don't need a whole lot. But that is it, folks. Good morning. Happy Friday Eve. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'm going to go take my turban off and dry my hair and brush my teeth. Finish getting ready for the day. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. And if I don't see you again, have a wonderful weekend and have some fun. Spend some family time, quality time with your loved ones. Have an amazing day. Love you. Bye.